Tuesday, so welcome back. And I'm kind of going back and forth between working with Arise and listing some stuff on eBay. So every time I get a break, I just come in here and iron some stuff. So let me show you guys what I have left to list. Unfortunately, I didn't sell anything over the weekend, but it's okay. So I've got this left, and then after this bin, then I'll be done with everything as far as listing, and I can actually start back sourcing for some items. I did make a sell on eBay. eBay has been really slow for me, but I've got every piece of item that needs to be listed. So I don't have a death pile or anything like that. But I did sell this today. And so these are those Charms mini pops that I got at Kroger for 84 cents. So I lotted them up and sold them, and they have free shipping on them, so they're going to go out priority. And I'm so glad that I'm moving those because I was thinking to myself, well, if they don't sell by Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure that Olivia's class is going to want to do something for Valentine's, so I'm going to have to purchase candy. And I was saying that if I didn't sell it by then I would just use it for that, use a bag for that. So I'm really glad that they sold. The other food item that I have left as a listing is this Himalayan pink salt. But truth be told, I might keep this. This doesn't have an expiration date, or the best buy date is not until June of 2024. So I might actually hold on to this because I'm low on salt anyways. It's kosher certified, vegan certified, and it has no GMOs. So and it's a 1 pound bag, so it's going to be pretty heavy to ship. I've got them listed for a lot of 2, so I've got a multi-quantity listing for that. So I'm pretty glad about this. Today is Saturday, so I am in the bathroom. Yes, I am. I'm not using the bathroom though. There's just a lot of noise going on around the house. It's all kind of TVs on, and Olivia's playing her game on the phone. And so instead of telling everybody to be quiet for a minute while I talk to y'all, I just came in the bathroom. So anyways, how have your week been going? I hope it's been going okay. My week has been going pretty well. Still trying to figure out what I need to do for my face because I'm having some skin issues. I want to lighten these marks and stuff and clear it up. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And see, hours did pick up, or call volume did pick up at work, so I've been working more hours now. I went back to working my regular amount of hours, so that's always good. So that's why I haven't been able to do like daily vlogs. Excuse me, I was able to do more of that when I wasn't working as much. Oh my gosh, now I got the hiccups. Around the holidays. So because I work more now, there really isn't too much going on throughout the day. So what I'm thinking about doing is just kind of getting like different clips throughout my week and making it into one vlog to show you what I did throughout that week. So let me know if you guys like that format, and I will continue to do that. But anyways, other than that, everything was good this week. You know, I didn't have any issues, like nothing went to the left or anything like that. There was one moment where I was feeling kind of bad. And I was feeling bad because, I don't know, it was just, it hurt my heart to see how sad Olivia was. So you guys know that I have one child, and then I had some stepchildren that stayed with me, but biologically I have one child. So she made me feel bad, and she didn't mean to. It wasn't nothing that she did. It was just the idea of how she was feeling that made me feel bad. But I felt bad because I only had one kid, which I guess nowadays that isn't really the norm. A lot of kids that she go to school with have siblings. A lot our neighbors, they have multiple kids. When we're at the bus stop, there's a lot of kids out there with their cousins, sisters, and brothers. So Olivia is the only child. So anyway, she was going through a moment where she was kind of sad and stuff, and she wanted somebody to play with her. She was really bored, and we do play with her from time as much as we can as adults, you know. Like we'll play school with her, we'll be the student, she'll be the teacher, you know, things like that, but it's not all the time. So she had mentioned that she felt lonely because she was the only child and that she wanted a brother or a sister that she could play with and things like that. And it kind of made me feel bad because I'm like, well, dang, should I have had another kid when she was younger? Because there's me and my brother. We're the only two from my mom and dad, and we're 3 years apart. So Olivia is 10 now, and she's going to be 11 soon. So, or in August. I'm sorry. October. She'll be 11 in October. So I was kind of feeling bad seeing her all sad and like a limp noodle because she was all laying down and she was just having a really bad moment. She was in her feelings, and it did kind of make me feel bad that I didn't have another kid. But then when I thought of who's going to be taking care of that kid, that sadness kind of went away really quick, like, you know. But anyway, so when she said that, me and her dad kind of looked at each other like, well, it's kind of late to have a sibling now because, let's see, I'll be 39 this year. She'll be 11. And her brothers and sister, they're now grown, you know. So I went to thinking about it, and I was like, well, what would happen if we were to try to have a kid now? Absolutely nothing other than the fact that it'll be like how it is now, because by the time, if we had another kid, by the time they become school age, she'll be almost out of high school, and she ain't really gonna be trying to have somebody to play with at that point. You know, of course she'll be all excited and stuff for having a baby sibling, but I mean, there's only so much you can do when it comes to playing when you have a sibling that's way younger than you. And in her case, if we had another kid, he or she would be way younger than her. There would be a 10 or 11 or 12 years difference depending on, you know, when we got pregnant, when the baby is born and all that. But the thought of it, you know, having another kid is something that has crossed my mind a couple times over the years, but it wasn't anything that was like a must do. Especially since before I even had kids, I didn't think I was going to have any kids because I was in a 10-year full-fledged lesbian relationship with my ex, and we only toyed with the idea of doing like artificial insemination, but that didn't stick. So other than that, I didn't plan on really having kids. And when I had Olivia, I actually found out I was pregnant like 2 months after being on birth control. So that was weird. And then all of the slip-ups that we've had since having her, well, since I've been off birth control, because I did get back on birth control after I had her, but I haven't been on it in like a year. So all of the slip-ups that we've had not being on birth control, you would have thought I've been pregnant by now. But I thank God that's God's way of saying, girl, no, I gave you one. I gave you what you wanted, because when back in the day, I used to say, well, if I had a kid, I'd want it to be a girl. So I feel like, well, God gave me what I wanted the first time, so it ain't meant for me to have no more. Otherwise, I would have had one by now. But Yeah, I was feeling kind of bad about that, but I'm over it. So how do you guys feel? Like, do you ever, if you have one child, do you ever go through a moment where you feel like you should have had more kids, or are you okay with just the one?